morning. I'm surrounded by sounds today, as well as birds, children playing, dogs barking, people just getting on with life. The night has passed and the day lies open before us, so let us pray with one heart and one mind. Today's the 1st of June, and my son's school calls it June Day in memory of their founder George Heriot, who began the school for fatherless bairns in 1628. Today is the day that the school normally lines up and speeches are given and the school song is sung, and George Heriot is remembered for all the good work he did and for all the good work that continues as they gather on the front lawn of the school. Under lockdown this year, it's going to be at home. They are being encouraged to uniform up and to watch the podcast at 10 o'clock and take a photo of them. I wonder how many will actually put on their uniform today. It got me thinking about the two schools I went to when I was growing up. Since lockdown, a Facebook page has been established and there's now thousands of former pupils who are all talking to each other and sharing memories of former teachers and former subjects and former buildings and catching up with each other. There's people from my primary school that I haven't spoken to in 30 years and we're now in contact. This week we are going to use the theme songs for our thought for the day. So today I found myself thinking about our school song, which we were taught in primary school. It's the theme, the Latin motto of Portobello. But before all that, let me read from Proverbs chapter 3. Do not let loyalty and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart, so you will find favour and good repute in the sight of God and people. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge God, and God will make straight your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear God and turn away from evil. It will be a healing for your flesh and a refreshment for your body. So anyway, the motto, the Latin motto of Portobello is Ope et Consilio, literally by work and good counsel. And it goes right back to the foundings of Portobello in the 18th century. The story goes that a sailor came back from the wars in the 1700s, and with what he'd made, he bought a piece of land between Portobello and Joppa and he set up a farm. And there's lots of evidence that that happened. The house I grew up in is on the map when Bonnie Prince Charlie walked along Portobello on his way to the Battle of Prestonpans. So we know that there was a farm and there were orchards at Joppa and at Portobello. The reason it's called Portobello is because that is where this man allegedly served, at Puerto Bello in southern America. Puerto, port, and bello, the Latin for waging war. It was part of Admiral Vernon's great heroic victory at Puerto Bello in 1739, and it was of great renown at the time, and the man comes back and sets up Portobello. And so the heraldic crest is of ship and guns. The school song was written by my primary school music teacher called Mary Dale, whose husband Joseph was the organist at the local church, and there was great hilarity over the fact that they were called Mary and Joseph. Anyway, the song goes, Oppie et consilio, sing it high and sing it low. Oppie et consilio means by work and advice. Then it goes into the usual, we're the best school in the land, and everybody just sing it out loud. And everybody learned it and everybody knew it, and it's one of those songs that it doesn't matter how long you've been away from the school, it is ingrained on your heart. And we all have songs like that doesn't matter how long we've sung them, they are part of who we are and what we are about. And it's a bit like the Psalms in the Bible. You might not sing the 23rd Psalm in 40 years, but as soon as you hear that tune, you know the words. And that is because, on the most part, we sing our faith, perhaps more than we talk about our faith, or we even maybe think. But when we are in church and we sing our faith in the hymns, and that's why hymns need to mean something and need to be recreated and rewritten and written, because we need to make the songs that we sing not just valid but important for who we are today and what we are about. But every time I think of that song, it takes me right back to primary 3 and Mary Dale giving it big on the piano in the music room. I'm sure you will each have songs from your childhood that you will never forget and there will always be ingrained in your heart. And that's why music is so important. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of God's hands. I hope you all have a good day, and tomorrow you'll hear Julia talking about a song. Take care, stay safe, wear your masks.